Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Beta and this is The Simple Budget. Here on my channel, I show you how my family is using the zero-based budgeting method in order to get out of debt and simplify our financial life. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and join our little crew here. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. Alrighty, so really quickly, I just want to say thank you to all of you for 2,000 subscribers. It happened while I was away, or taking a little mini break for my husband's birthday party. And I am just so overwhelmed by you guys and your support and subscribing to my channel and hanging out and making comments and all of that. It's just so fantastic to me. That you all continue to join along for this fun budgeting craziness. So thank you for 2,000 subscribers. I'm blown away. Also, if you can hear in my voice, I am getting over like a little cold. I think I just ran myself ragged getting ready for my husband's party and probably wasn't sleeping very well and all of that kind of stuff. So I do apologize if you're sensitive to like the sounds of scratchy voices or whatever. I'm over the end, like I'm over the hump of getting better. But you know, the last thing to get back to normal is always the voice, I feel like. At least that's the way that it is with me. So yeah, so I am feeling better. I just don't sound 100%. I decided to do a cash stuffing for what I would have pulled for last Friday. But I didn't get a chance to do it because we had family in town and things like that. And I did say that once I returned, I would be returning with a weekly check-in. But I'm just going to be honest with you guys. It took my husband and I hours, literally hours, to go through all of our finances, figure out what we needed to pay back to the bank and all of that kind of stuff. And it was just so much. It would have been way too long of a video to like do with you guys to do a weekly check-in. And I thought once we like zeroed everything out, figured out what we needed to pay back to the bank, figured out what we needed to pull, I was like, I'm just going to do my traditional cash stuffing from last week, upload it this week. It will be the only video that goes up this week, but next week we are returning to our regularly scheduled programming. So I will have another cash stuffing next Monday. So instead of doing the weekly check-in with you guys this week, I just decided to throw up the cash stuffing video for the one video that I was able to do this week after recovering from the birthday party last weekend. So let's go ahead and jump into it, and we'll just do a little catch up and I'll like chat about like his birthday party and all that kind of stuff. But we're stashing. Wow.
It's a good start.
I know, starting off great. We're stuffing $805 today. I will give this account. We all know this is my struggle area. Bear with me. Ready? $100 to $300.
That's a good start.
Well, you know, the simple. $354, $455, $550, $570, $590. Whoops. $600, $610, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $700. $705, $10, $15, $25, $35, $45, $55, $65, $75. So $775. $76, $77, $78, $79, $80, $81, $82, $83, $84, $85, $86, $87, $88, $89, $90, $91, $92, $93, $94, $95, $96, $97, $98, $99, $800, $801, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yay!
Evidently, I need to be sick more often because that's what helps me count. Okay, so 805 is what we are stuffing today. I'm going to go ahead and jump into my wallet. You can see I have a ton of receipts here, probably 11 spadrillion, which I think is a number because I can't count. This is just all of the receipts from purchasing items for my husband's birthday party. I mean, food, not items, food from my husband's birthday party. And then of course, just our traditional, like our regular receipts that we usually have. As per usual, I will be scanning them into my Fetch Rewards app, which I will leave the, the referral code up on the screen here. And it will also be down in the description below. Geez Louise. And I will also be scanning these into Receipt Hog. Both of these are apps that you can use where you can scan in your receipts, or you take pictures of your receipts, your paper receipts, and you upload them to the app, and the app gives you points or coins based on, I'm losing my English. The app gives you points or coins for receipts that you upload, and they accrue and add up to, you can turn them in for different rewards. So Receipt Hog, you can do cash rewards or Amazon rewards or other gift cards. And then with Fetch, you can redeem the points that you accrue for gift cards. I am running out of my English today. Being out of the filming game, the YouTube game for just like a few videos has apparently thrown me off. But anyway, all of that information will be linked below. I hope I didn't confuse you. That's what I save my receipts for, though. And then I don't have any grocery rollover, as you can imagine, when you're hosting family from out of town and also throwing a birthday party. There is no such thing as grocery rollover. You eat up your entire grocery budget. It's okay. I did manage to save some ones from all of my transactions, so they will be going into my dollar savings challenge. My husband is shaking his head, probably in anger, because, we did go a little over budget for his birthday party. So saving $1, like the dollar bills here and there, was probably not our best life choice, but I did it anyway.
I'm not angry. I'm just sad for our credit card.
We did not use our credit card. I will get into all of that in this catch up, but we did manage to get some change. Oh, lots of change. Wow. Oh, uh-oh. So I will go ahead and add that to our coin jar, which I've decided to add in the upper corner here. So saving the change and building it up, which we love to see. Okay, so first up is going to be our high priority sinking funds. Let me tell you guys, these binders have been depleted. We just had a lot of purchases that kind of happened over the last week or so, since the birthday party and just all that kind of stuff. So I thought I was going to have to do a bill condensing at the end of April, but I don't think I'm going to have to now, just because of the way things have worked out. But a lot of the envelopes in here have been like just flatlined. So anyway, first up, we have groceries. Groceries is getting its normal $3.25, and I do this with 2 100s, 2 50s, and then a 20 and a 5. Usually I pull a lot of 20s, but it didn't work out that way this time. So groceries has 1, 2, 250, 3, 25. Fortunately, I do still have a decent amount of food left over. So having no grocery rollover is not going to be that big of a deal this week, thank goodness. Taxes is up next, and it's getting $5. Excuse me. And so we have 500 in the bank, and then 2535. So 535 total in taxes. This is going to start getting beefed up a little bit more, because my Etsy paychecks have been coming in regularly, and we have been putting money aside for taxes from that. I just haven't cash pulled it yet. We'll get to like the Etsy stuff in like a future video though, so that I can further explain that. So anyway, that's it for taxes. Medical is up next and it's getting 10. And I think I just did a 10. Yeah, I just did a 10 for that. This is not one that I need to do. I need to have small bills for because it doesn't get pulled from a lot. So in medical, we now have 150, 70, 90, 210, 220, 235, 41. So 241 in medical. Next up is car expenses, and that's getting 15. And I just did a 10 out of 5 on this one. And here, let's see. So now car expenses has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 40, 50, 65, 70, 1 and 2. So 172 in car expenses. By the way, for any of you who are wondering, usually in my cash stuffing videos, my husband is next to me while I'm filming, and while it is obviously purely for your entertainment, it is also because while I'm doing this, he's actually updating the spreadsheet that he keeps track of all of our finances on. So he's updating envelope balances, basically. I do keep track of them in here for my own personal tracking because I'm the main spender in our household. But he has a more full picture of our total financial system. And so while I'm filming, he's tracking what I'm putting in each envelope and then what the balance is. So in case any of you are wondering why he's sitting next to me while I'm filming. Home maintenance is next up, and it's getting $10. And I think, how did I do that? I just did a 10. All right, here we go. So home maintenance now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 80. So 80 in home maintenance. And household was completely depleted, but for good reason. I'm trying to think. So we just bought some household items, but then also I pulled from this in order to buy another set of towels because we had so much overlapping company in town. I wanted to make sure we had another set of towels in our house so that everybody had a towel to use while they were showering. So that's why this bad boy got emptied completely, and we are replenishing it with $10 this week. And I did a 5 and 5 ones for that. Whoops, oh my gosh. I would have been searching for that 5 if I hadn't paid attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's perfect. All right, so household is back to, well, not back to, has 10. Toiletries is up next. Whoops. It's also getting 10, and it's also getting the same breakdown that household did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for any of you who are new, the reason why I do such small denominations is because I pull from this pretty frequently. Excuse me. Sorry, I needed a coughing break. The reason why I choose to do small denominations in household and toiletries is because they get spent from pretty frequently. And when I pay the bank back from the debit purchase that I make, you know, sometimes you need 1s and 5s in order to be able to facilitate that payback without needing to like go crazy trying to make change. And so that's why these get some smaller denominations. And I was worried that I didn't have enough 1s and stuff in here, which is clearly not the case, but it's not that big of a deal. They will get spent. So toiletries now has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have $20 in toiletries. This one I spent from because I actually purchased some skincare. Actually, I don't get any money from this company. I just really love their skincare. I will leave it listed below, but I use Biossance. They're a clean skincare company, and their products are pricey, but actually if you submit your email and you like join it doesn't cost anything to join, but you join their, like, I don't know, clean crew or something. I think that's what they call it, where they send you emails and all that kind of stuff. But they track how much money you spend. If you spend a certain amount of money, you're part of their VIP crew, and then you get 10% off of every purchase. They send you a ton of sales and deals and discounts and all that kind of stuff. So it really is worth it to look into them. And so that's what happened. I actually had an email from them where if I spent $50, I got a free full-size product, which was fantastic. So I spent $50, and then I got my rose oil, like my face oil that I use from them, for free, which that was a $72 product that I got for free for spending $50. So they are pricey, but again, if you're part of their clean crew and you want to buy products from them, you end up getting a lot of discounts and deals from them. So it really does kind of balance out, because you never buy another product full price from them again. So anyway, and also their products really work, which is why I talk about them. So anyway, that's it for toiletries. Next up is clothes, which you can see is also depleted, but I was able to buy all of the shorts that my daughter would need for the summertime. So, and some sandals, and we were able to put that to good use. But it is being stuffed today. And it's getting 15. And that is all that's in here now. Oops. Next up is Finance Coach. And actually, I don't think it's being stuffed this week. No, it is not. And I'm trying to, let's see. It's just got 15. So 15 in Finance Coach. HOA is next up, and it is getting $5. And now it has 10. I feel about HOAs exactly like how I feel about the government. Completely unnecessary and probably a little bit corrupt. However, this is just where we find ourselves in Texas. It's almost impossible to find a house that's in a neighborhood that doesn't have an HOA. So ours is relatively low for the year, which I'm very, very grateful for. And then emergency fund is fully funded for now. All right, that is it for high priority sinking funds. We are going to move into low priority sinking funds. And I don't think we're stuffing Dine Out. We are not. And it is empty, as you can imagine. When you have friends and family in town, you go through something like that. So, oh, you know what? Work meals is also being skipped. There's $5 in here. I just counted it yesterday. Haircuts, however, is getting $30. And how did I do that? All right, I did 2 10s. A 5 and 5 ones. And I did this just so that my husband has money to tip with and stuff too. Those smaller bills matter for something like this. So here we go. Haircuts now has 20, 30, 40, 55, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 68 in haircuts. Home is being skipped this week, and it has 15 in it. This is like stuff that I use for like home decor. Dates is up next, and it's getting 5. We still have not gone on our date to celebrate the payoff of our small credit card, but that is going to be coming up in May. So this will also be depleted. And now Dates has 1, 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 76, 77. So 177 in Dates. And we will be emptying our $1 savings challenge to put toward this as well. So it's going to beef it up so that we can enjoy our night out. His is up next, and it's getting 65. 50 of that was actually birthday money that he was gifted. So he's just building up his envelope, Oh, that 10 is ugly. All right. So now this is my husband's spending money, by the way. So now he has 1, 50, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 15, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So 232 in my husband's spending money. Next up is hers, and I am getting 50 because I had like a $22 clothing return, and then I was getting 28. So I just did a 50. Wow. All right. So now I have 50, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. I'm still actually waiting on some returns from some other things that I sent back. So we're just building her right back up. Pretty Hair is up next. This is for my haircut, and it's getting $8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And so now Pretty Hair has 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31, and 2. 32 for my haircut, which happens every 12 weeks. All right, next up is a lash lift, and it's getting 14. So I think I just did a 10, right? Yeah, a 10 and 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoopsies. And then, oh my goodness. Okay, ready? Now my lash lift has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 76 in my lash lift. And it's happening next week. So this will be depleted soon too. Family Fun is being skipped. This was completely depleted because we had family in town, and actually we ended up using some of the money from this for my husband's party. Like I mentioned, we went a touch over budget. But we were glad that we had this money in here because we didn't actually need to use all of the Family Fun money for family activities. And so we were able to pull some of the money from Family Fun to use it toward my husband's party as well. So it kind of all worked out, not as smoothly as we had planned, but it came together nicely. So anyway, miscellaneous is being skipped this week, and it has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. YouTube is being skipped this week, and I actually did pull from it because I was able to to complete the order for the first giveaway winner from TS Budgets. And so I have $26 left in that. I am working on the giveaway prize for the second winner from Minimalistic Budget. So exciting stuff. House project is not getting anything this week, and it is still sitting at $350. I still haven't even put a tracker in there, which I need to remedy after I'm done filming this. By the way, I hope the lighting is okay. We are today is a bad weather day in Texas. We're supposed to be getting tornado warnings and hail and all the rest of it. So, it's still pretty bright in here, but still. Anyway, and then garden is being skipped. I'm considering pulling that one out because actually our garden project is actually going to be part of our home project. So I don't know. I'm still thinking about that one. But anyway, that's it for low priority sinking funds. Moving on now to holiday sinking funds. And gifts is up first, and it's getting $10. I did pull from this for a little gift for my husband, but we do need to beef it back up because, as I've mentioned a bunch of times, I have a cousin getting married in May, so I want to make sure that this is full for him. So Gifts now has 10, 20, 30, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 56 in gifts. Excuse me. Partay is done. It is completely depleted and it's not being stuffed this week, but I'm just going to go ahead and tout for you the wonders of budgeting. Even though I did not budget enough for this particular birthday party, there were some things that I just didn't factor into the equation. I still had a lot of money at my disposal because we had been planning for this, because we had been stuffing this envelope in order to be able to make my husband's birthday party really fantastic. I epically failed and did not take a lot of pictures of just the food and stuff that I made. I did manage to collect a couple photos from family who took pictures of the food and stuff. And so I will, display those for you guys here so that you can see. I did a really large charcuterie board. I made bacon wrapped filet mignon bites. I made mini cheesecakes and mini pecan pies for his desserts. He loves both of those desserts. I'm trying to think what else I did. Oh, I had a shrimp cocktail. What else do we have?
Old fashions.
So old fashions are my husband's favorite cocktail. And so
Mini cheesecakes.
I already said that. Are you not listening?
I was doing something else.
Oh.
Did you say mini pecan pies?
I did. I said both of those things.
I heard steak bites.
The steak bites. Oh, I did stuffed mushrooms.
Yeah.
Those were really good. And so all of that was possible because I budgeted. Now, like I mentioned, we went over budget. It was really the alcohol that put us over budget. It wasn't really the food. But that just means that we're going to be paying a little bit less toward our credit card this month, which is fine. We're still putting what did we end up figuring out last night? Like $1,400 towards our credit card. Yeah. So instead of $1,600 and something toward our credit card, we're putting $1,400 toward our credit card, which was not our goal, but also at the same time, none of that went on, none of the overage from the budget went on our credit card. It came from what we're putting toward our credit card, but not swiping the credit card is really the goal for us moving forward. There are going to be these months where things pop up and you have to take away what you're going to put toward your credit card, but it's still we're still putting a ton of money toward our credit card. So we don't really feel bad about the fact that we went over budget. We did budget a lot for it, and having this sinking fund there was a great jumping off point. So anyway, that's what happened. We had such a great time. It was absolutely worth the overage that we spent toward the party, and I would do it all over again if I could. Well, actually, if I could do it all over again, I would budget more money toward the party. But
There you go.
it is what it is. It's fine. We had a great time. It's not being stuffed this week, but that's life. Sometimes there are things that come up and you can't always do it exactly the way that you had anticipated, but we're still really pleased with, what we're able to put toward the credit card, even though we went over on the birthday party. So hope you enjoyed whatever pictures I did manage to scrounge up and put up there. We had a really great time and it was fantastic. So, and that's also probably partly why I sound like this. Overworked and overwhelmed. Anyway, Valentine's is being skipped this week, and I think we're still sitting at 17. Yes, we're still sitting at 17 of Valentine's Day. This is just a once a month stuff, not a once a week stuff. Easter is being skipped this week, and I think it has 7. Next up is vacation, and it is getting $100. And so now vacation has 1, 2, 3, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So 335 in vacation. This is exciting stuff. So this is part of the reason why I was thinking I might bill condense for April because I am going to have to pull this money out and put it in the bank. So we'll see what happens after the next cash stuffing, like how it all plays out. But either way, we have 335 in vacation. Back to school. Back to school is getting stuffed this week, and it's just getting 5. Let's see. Back to school now has 25, 35, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 55 in back to school. Halloween is getting stuffed this week, and it is getting 13. And I think this actually might be its final stuffing until Halloween. Let's see. So 1, 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48. So 148. And actually, no, that is not its final stuffing. Next month, I think, will be its final stuffing until Halloween. So either way, good stuff. Thanksgiving is up next, and it is getting 5. And now Thanksgiving has 50, 75, 85. So 85 in Thanksgiving. Christmas is up next, and it's getting 79. I know you guys love my odd numbers. Just so you know, we generally allot reasonable whole numbers a month for what different things get funded, but the way that it breaks down from paycheck to paycheck is really what brings about these odd numbers. I don't mind them, so we just roll with it, but I know that some of you are like, why do you put 79 or why do you put 17 or whatever? Sometimes it's just the way that the cookie crumbles, you know? So anyway, this week it's getting 79. I did 50, 75, and then 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so Christmas now has 1, 2, 53, 320, 40, 60, 84, 405, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I just say? 424?
Yeah.
I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing great. So we have 500 in the bank and then 424 here. So because I like to be earning interest on these things, I might end up doing a bill condensing, but it might just be a little one. So let me know if you guys are interested in that, if I should film it or if I should just like do it off camera. If like it's not something that you guys are interested in. I love bill condensing videos. They're like some of my favorite. I don't know why, but maybe you are not as big of a fan of them and wouldn't care to see it. Anyway, that's Christmas. The zoo is up next, and it is getting our final $16 here. That's what it gets every single month until we renew our membership. What is it, February? That's when,
so.
Yeah, February. Okay. So the zoo now has 10, 25, 30, 1, and 2. So $32 in the zoo. And then last up actually is the money that's going on in our dollar savings challenge. So this week we're putting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $6 is going in here. And actually, you know what I might do? I think I will, after my next cash stuffing, this is what I'm going to do. After my next cash stuffing, I am going to I'm going to film a bill condensing, and I'm actually going to include counting the dollar savings challenge as part of that, because that money will also go into the date envelope, and then we will restart the $1 challenge and put that money toward something else that's coming up next after that. So that's what we're going to do. I've executive decisioned it. I'm glad we could work that out on this channel. Got to talk through the big issues here on the Simple Budget. Anyway, that is that for this week. Actually, yes, that's it for this week. But I will be filming and uploading according to my normal schedule. So next Monday, you guys will have another cash stuffing. And then the following Friday, you guys will have my weekly update as per usual. So we are getting back into the groove of things. Thank you guys so much for your patience, for hanging out with me here all the time. And again, thank you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers. I still can't get over it. Like the growth of this channel absolutely blows me away. So thank you for your support and for your encouragement and for your kind words and comments. Like I love when you guys comment on my channel here. And actually my husband does too. He reads all of your comments as well. So thank you for your support. Thank you for hanging out. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would love it if you hung out with me here. And then I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.